ज्वलगात्रा नमः शिवाय ओंकारतला नमः शिवाय करुणापांगा नमः शिवाय कर्माध्यक्षा नमः शिवाय कांक्षारहिता नमः शिवाय कामितवरदा नमः शिवाय कालाबाध्या नमः शिवाय गुणमणिहारा नमः शिवाय धननिस्सीमा नमः शिवाय चिद्घनरूपा नमः शिवाय चिद्रूपांगा नमः शिवाय चिरचिन्मात्रा नमः शिवाय चिरसुखसारा नमः शिवाय जगदाधारा नमः शिवाय जन्मविदूरा नमः शिवाय ज्ञानजलनिधे नमः शिवाय ज्योतिर्पुञ्जा नमः शिवाय तमोपहारा नमः शिवाय तुर्यातीता नमः शिवाय त्रिजगन्मूला नमः शिवाय त्रैमलशूरा नमः शिवाय दीनसुरकुजा नमः शिवाय दुःखध्वंसा नमः शिवाय दोषविभङ्गा नमः शिवाय धर्मसपक्षा नमः शिवाय भक्तजनपाला नमः शिवाय नयनिर्लेपा नमः शिवाय नागशरीरा नमः शिवाय निगमाभेद्या नमः शिवाय निजनिश्चिन्ता नमः शिवाय निजसुखभरिता नमः शिवाय नित्यविनोद्ना नमः शिवाय नित्यविमुक्ता नमः शिवाय नियतिनियन्तः नमः शिवाय निरवध्यविभो नमः शिवाय निरहङ्कारा नमः शिवाय निरतोत्साहा नमः शिवाय निरुपममहिमन् नमः शिवाय निरुपाधिघना नमः शिवाय निर्गुणसिन्धो नमः शिवाय निज्जलवन्द्या नमः शिवाय निज्जितमोहा नमः शिवाय निर्मलचित्ता नमः शिवाय परमपवित्रा नमः शिवाय परमोत्तुङ्गा नमः शिवाय परिपूर्णाङ्का नमः शिवाय पातकगमना नमः शिवाय पाशविनाशा नमः शिवाय पुण्यश्लोका नमः शिवाय प्रणवाकारा नमः शिवाय बाधकशून्या नमः शिवाय बुद्धिविगम्या नमः शिवाय ऐन्दवरूपा नमः शिवाय भक्तसुभृत्या नमः शिवाय भद्रविशेषा नमः शिवाय भव भयकाल नमः शिवाय भुवनोद्धार नमः शिवाय मङ्गलधाम नमः शिवाय मन्त्रावयव नमः शिवाय महिमविलोल नमः शिवाय मानातीत नमः शिवाय मुनिजनमान्य नमः शिवाय मोक्षोपाय नमः शिवाय यतिकुलनम्य नमः शिवाय यतिजनसेव्य नमः शिवाय लीलामूर्ते नमः शिवाय लोकसुरक्षा नमः शिवाय वरयोगीश नमः शिवाय वर्णासाध्य नमः शिवाय विघ्नविघाता नमः शिवाय विद्यासदना नमः शिवाय विमलगुणाढ्य नमः शिवाय विश्वाराध्य नमः शिवाय शरणाधीना नमः शिवाय शान्ताधार नमः शिवाय शाश्वत सत्य नमः शिवाय शुभभाण्डार नमः शिवाय शोकाद्रिपवे नमः शिवाय सन्तततृप्ता नमः शिवाय सन्तापहरा नमः शिवाय सन्तोषमय नमः शिवाय संस्तुतिपात्रा नमः शिवाय सज्जनपोषक नमः शिवाय सदमलपूज्य नमः शिवाय सद्गुणशील नमः शिवाय सद्रूपाङ्ग नमः शिवाय सरसामोद नमः शिवाय सर्वशुभकर नमः शिवाय सर्वाधार नमः शिवाय साधुजननता नमः शिवाय सुखवारिनिधे नमः शिवाय सुगुणातिशय नमः शिवाय सुज्ञानिवर नमः शिवाय सौन्दर्यनिधे नमः शिवाय सौख्यसमुद्र नमः शिवाय सौम्यशरनिधे नमः शिवाय हृदयावास नमः शिवाय हृदयावास नमः शिवाय हृदयावास नमः शिवाय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Let me offer pranams to all of you. It is noon time. The sun is overhead. And there is very hot sunshine. But we are sitting in the shadow of the trees. And we don't feel much heat here because of the shadow. Isn't it? This is how we have to live in this world. There is a suffering in this world, but we have to avoid it by sitting in the shadow of devotion, thinking of God, thinking of the great nature. If we do so, even in this world of suffering, we can live joyfully. That is why we are taught in India to believe in the existence of God, believe in the existence of something that is great, that is not affected by the flow of time. We have to believe in the existence of God. What is God? Simple. Basveshwara says, everywhere there is God. Everywhere. Here He is, there He is. And beyond the horizon, if there exists something, it is God Himself. Therefore, believe in the existence of God, and you will live joyfully in this world. That is what the great saints said. Believe in the existence of the tree. Believe in the existence of the shadow. Believe that there is in the shadow, and sit in this shadow. You will enjoy the coolness, even in the hot sun. That is, we have to live in this world. You should not the absence of heat in this world, absence of suffering. It is there everywhere. Go to any hippo age. You may go to the Dwapara Yuga or go to the Treta Yuga. There is suffering, isn't it? Death is there always. Even when Rama was existing, there was a death. When there was a Krishna, there was death. We are now here, and there is death is not bad, because from the death there arises the life. Therefore they go together. These flowers are fading now. In the morning, how beautiful they looked, how fresh. They are fading. Tomorrow they will fade out. But after that, hundreds of flowers bloom again in the morning. That is what is happening in this world. And we have to enjoy this process of the nature. And the process of the nature is don't sun's heat. Shadow of don't hate the world, and whatever suffering comes to us, we have to just smile over it, smile on it. That is how we have to live in this world. There is a hunger in us. Hunger may not be good, but if there is no hunger, Food doesn't taste good. Food appears to be very, very sweet. It gives us great joy when we are eating the food. For example, you are eating mango. How joyful you feel, isn't it? Very sweet mango. Tastes so good. There is no hunger at all. For example, this table doesn't feel the hunger, therefore it cannot the taste of the mango. Means suffering is needed to enjoy the happiness, to have the happiness. This is how the great saints lived in this world. What is that which gives cool feelings in us? Basveshwara says, just believe in the existence of that divine principle which is here, there, everywhere. Isn't it? Where it is? Where is God? God, he just said, everywhere. The earth is not everywhere. It is not there in the sky. But the sky is here, there, everywhere. God is like the sky. Can you see the sky? No color, no shape. It has none of the qualities that are graspable by the sense organs. Isn't it? You can't see the space. You cannot touch the space. You cannot smell the space. This flower. How is the smell is sweet. You be created by flower because the good smell is a fragrance. So also we think of God, we become accelerate, very joyful. Very joyful. That's why Basveshwara says, just believe in the existence of God. Don't try to prove the existence of God. There is no meaning in establishing the existence of God by logical reasoning. There is no meaning in it. Because God is such a thing, if He is not there, you are not there. If there is no God, there is no world. If there is no God, nothing exists. Because God is, by definition, existence. And if you are not conscious of your existence, what happens? You become dead object. And there is that consciousness in you, in me, in you. You feel the existence of the body, isn't it? You think that you are a man, you are a woman, and you have come here sitting in the shadow of these trees, isn't it? You know all these things. How do you know it? You know, just to know it, there is the consciousness which is helping you to know the things that are around you. That consciousness is the God. It is there inside you, it is outside you. That expansion, infinite, endless expansion, that is God. Anantata. Anantata. Mige agala. Nimagala. Mige agala. How vast you are. God, there is nothing which is vaster than yourself. There is no place in the world or beyond the material space where there is no God. Everywhere in you, whether you know it or do not know it, God is there. There it is. This is why, if we have to live in this world joyfully, just believe in the existence of God. Is it not beautiful? Wonderful. But what is God? That we have to find out. What is God? Upanishad is there, a very holy book of India. You might have heard its name, Svetasvatara Upanishad. There it says, where is God? God is in whatever you see. Very beautiful definition of God. Whatever you see, there is God. If you see this flower, there is a God in that beauty of the flower. If you see this vastness of the space, then God is there in the form of vastness. If it is there in you, if God is there in you, you are thinking. If you are conscious of whatever is there in your surrounding, it is because of the existence of the divine principle in the form of consciousness. Therefore, the Upanishad says God is there everywhere. Yo Devaha, Yo Devaha. Okay, how beautifully he puts it. Apsu, Yo Devaha, Apsu, Yo Devaha, Agnau, Yo Devaha, Vanaspatishu. Very wonderful definition he gives. Who exists in the beauty of this world? Who exists in the trees and these green nature? He is God. God is there in the earth. God is there in the sky. God is there in the water. God is there in the sun. Therefore, there is no place in this world where there is the absence of God. Wonderful definition it is. Very wonderful. And ours is to feel the existence of God. We need not to go to the Himalayan mountains to feel the existence of God. We just feel Him, He is there. For example, to feel the sunshine, you need not to go to America or Japan. Where you are, there is the sun. Isn't it? Where you are, there is the sun. Nobody goes to any place, need not to go to any other place to experience the light of the sun. Here it is. Atman is like the sun. He is called the spiritual sun. There are two kinds of suns in this world. The first is a material sun made of all matter. And there is another sun who is called non-material self, non-material self, non-material sun. He is not made of atoms, he is not made of molecules. He is simply existence of a consciousness. That is what we call God. And his existence is not at all limited. The existence of this flower is limited. Come tomorrow, it won't be there. Its existence is affected by the flow of time. But the existence of the divine principle is not at all affected by the flow of time. not at all affected by the flow of time. Therefore, God is there. He is not bounded by space or limited by time. He is not bounded by space and not limited by time. How old is God? This question has no meaning. Because God is, time comes and goes, but God is there always. Says Sharanas and also great Upanishadic Rishis. That Rishi says, I am very happy that I am living in the world and feel the presence of the divine every moment of my life. See how beautifully he says it. Now you feel the presence of the what quiet atmosphere here, calmness here, every moment of your sitting here, isn't it? You need not try to know the silence. Silence is there. Don't try to know it. Don't try to feel it. Just be calm, quiet, and let your mind be inactive. And therein, that silence, you begin to feel the presence of the divine silence. That is what the great saints did in this world. And they, if you want to become very happy and live for years and years with a smile on your face, just go on experiencing every moment the presence of the divine reality everywhere. Look into any direction, man, there is a God himself. God is in the form of the clouds. Upanishad says, God is in the form of clouds. Don't think that a cloud is different from God. God is in the form of the flowing river. Don't think that the flowing river is not God. God takes millions and millions and millions of forms, and every form expresses the presence of God. Hence, man experiencing while seeing the world, just feel the presence of the great God. Feel it. Feel Him. God is not a thing to be seen, but He is a thing to be felt. Feeling. For example, now you are sitting here. You feel the comfort of the shadow. How do you feel? What do you do to experience the coolness of the shadow? You don't do anything. You need about it. You need not to save it. Just sit calmly in the shadow of the tree. You begin to experience the coolness, very wonderful coolness, isn't it? Very comforting coolness here. Where is God? Where He is to be experienced. Where you are, there is God. And where you have, what you have to do to experience God. He says, the Rishi says, just sit silent, begin to feel the presence of the divine principle. Very simple. If you do something, then you cannot experience it. Take, for example, sleep. If you think about the sleep, you won't sleep. Isn't it? Am I true or false? If you have to enjoy the sleep, you should not try to think of the sleep. If you try to think about the sleep, as long as there is thinking, there is no sleep at all. Therefore, man, if you do something, you cannot experience the great presence of the wonderful reality of the divine principle. Therefore, they say, man, sit silently. Now you are sit silently. You are sitting silently. Isn't it? So many persons are here, but there is no noise at all. No noise. Every mind is what is silent. It's a calm, not a thinking or a feeling or wish. It does nothing. Therefore, you are very silent. This is how we have to experience the great truth. If our mind is silent, that is the way we have to experience the great of the reality. This is how we have to do. Just to keep silent. Just to keep your mind calm, quiet, not thinking about anything. But how difficult it is. Not thinking. But it has become very easy now because you are here. Probably most of you are not thinking about anything. Not about your wives or children or husband. Nothing. You are not thinking about them. Therefore, you are so silent. So silent. That also in this open place, you are quite happy. On your face there is a cheerfulness, there is a calmness, there is a quietude. Everything is there on your face. That is the way we have to experience the divine principle in the form of deep, deep silence. That is how we have to experience. Therefore, that great Rishi says, I am quite happy because I want nothing, I allow nothing, I do nothing, just nothing fills my mind. When there is nothing in my mind, there I experience the divine presence in me and everywhere around me. This is what the great people have been doing in this world. This is the prayojana. This is how we have to profit from sitting here silently. We have to sit silently, then we begin to experience the divine existence where in you, in outside world, everywhere. And this is called spiritualization of life. What is this called? Technically, it is called spiritualization of, wonderful, isn't it? Life. We have to spiritualize our life. Means not to think about anything. Now you are no husband, no wife, no child, no son, no daughter. You are not a teacher, you are not an officer, you are nothing. Moreover, it is Sunday, therefore you are nothing. If it were Monday, you would have become something, an officer, an industrialist. Today is Sunday, holiday. Sunday means a holiday, not only to your work, but also to all the thoughts that rise in the mind. Say goodbye to those thoughts. That is Sunday. That is called Sunday. But many of us think that Sunday means just lying in the bed, eating and eating and eating and doing nothing. And that is not the resting of mind. If mind is to rest, then nothing should disturb it, not to think of anything. Satsanga means nothing, but it is sitting silently in the atmosphere where there is no disturbance of any kind. Isn't it? Very wonderful experience it is. Now you are experiencing the coolness even in the hot sun, isn't it? This is how we have to live in this world. The world is very hot, isn't it? You know, what is that country now fighting? Huh? Ukraine. There is no coolness there. Very, very hot. Any time, any building may burn to ashes. It is what is happening in this country. The same thing is happening everywhere in the world. And in this very world, we have to live with a sweet, cool smile on our face, in our heart. That is the spiritualization. Follow spiritualization of life. Many of us here who are sitting here, they don't know what I am saying because it is not their language. Still they look very calm, quiet. That is enough for not necessary to know the language. But in this atmosphere we are sitting silently, that is satsang. Therefore, whether you know the language or do not know the language, just sit silently. And that is what is expected of our presence in this world. We have to live joyfully here. Understand? And we cannot leave our houses. We can't stop working in this world. They are normal. They are normal as long as we are here. The lungs have to expand and contract, and the heart has to beat, and our intestine system has to work every moment of our days and nights. But we have to sit quietly. Our mind must be freed from all tension, and it must be kept silent. That is how we are expected to live. That is how the great Sharanas, the great Santa saints of Maharashtra, the saints of India, and of the whole world lived in this world. Go to any country, for example, go to Greece. Greece. It is a beautiful country where lived great philosophers, world philosophers. There lived Diogenes, a small man, but very bright, very bright. Clothes, no shelter to sleep in, no food in to store, nothing. But he kept smiling all the time. Sitting in the shadow, he kept, and he said, maybe sun may be there, but don't worry about it. Shadow is there. Wonderful, isn't it? Don't hate the sun because The tree is there to protect you. Tree needs the sun. You need its shadow. Wonderful. If there is no heat of the sun, the tree cannot live. Wonderful, isn't it? Therefore, tree says, I give you shadow, cool atmosphere there in my shadow. Man, sit in my shadow and enjoy the life. Let me stand in the sunshine. I create wonderful things, leaves, flowers, fruits, everything I can create in the sun. Therefore, needed. Sun is needed. Shadow is needed. Everything is needed. We have to learn to live joyfully in this world. That is what the great saints of the world did. That is what they did. Now it is 1 o'clock. You came here at 12 o'clock. 1 hour has gone. It passed by. We did not feel its passage. This is how we live in this world. This is how we have to live in this world. Wonderful, isn't it? Man, you have to live here for many, many years. But don't live always complaining. Now the sun comes in the morning. Sun has come very early in the morning. He should have come after 2 hours. It doesn't happen. Whatever is happening, you have to accept. Don't complain. The things come and go, and we have to live with them. Man, have a smile in your heart and have beautiful thoughts in your mind. And always think of nothing. That is the way of feeling the great reality, the divine principle. This is how we are expected to live here in this world. Now it is 1 o'clock. Probably you are coming again on Sunday. Do you? Do you come next Sunday? And you like this place? We have no pandal. We have no shelter. God is there. Sun God is there. Earth is there. Trees are there. Leaves are there. Cool. Calmness is there. What else we need to experience satsanga? Very wonderful is the life here. Well, you come later, not today. Later means after 7 days. Come on next Sunday. And what is tomorrow? Tomorrow we are going to meet again here itself. For what? For satsanga. And that satsanga will be in your language. In your language. Not the language of some foreigner. It is in your language. Kannada language. You understand very, very clearly Kannada. It has become a breath for you. Well, tomorrow you are expected to be here, not at noon time. Don't forget it. At 6:30. At 6:30. Tomorrow in the morning, not in the evening. There are 2 6:30s every day, in the morning as well as in the evening. It is not the evening 6:30, but it will be in the morning 6:30. Come again on Monday. Monday means tomorrow itself. Monday means tomorrow itself. Today is Sunday for you. Sunday means just doing nothing and enjoying the rest, isn't it? I disturbed your rest. I disturbed your rest. But it is also a kind of spiritual rest. And this gives you much joy, more than what you would have got by sleeping in this hour. I am very happy so many of you made your time available for coming here in the noon, midday sun, and sitting here as if you are not hurt by the heat of the sun. Quite happy you look, and let you be always happy. That is the wealth, real wealth one should have in life is not money or material, but it is what? It is what? Forgot. It is what? Peace, calmness, wonderful. That is what we have to experience in life. Well, I took much of your time today and disturbed your sleep, midday sleep, after meal sleep. It is very sweet sleep, but today I disturbed it. But I don't feel bad about it. Anyway, you kept silent. You kept awake, both. You kept silent, you kept awake. If you had slept here, then what I would have felt about it, just say. I am therefore pranams to every one of you for midday discourse. But next discourse will not be in the midday. What do you prefer, in the morning or in the morning? What about Swamiji's is for morning time? And what about you? Do you come in the morning or at noon? Morning. Everybody is saying morning. Morning. But you have to come here at 6 o'clock. And for that reason, 6 o'clock they have to come here.
Yes.
And that also means rising at 4 o'clock, doing morning duties, then taking bath, and then coming here. At least it needs 1 hour. And from next Sunday, no, tomorrow itself. Tomorrow, you are coming here at 6 plus minutes. Before 6:30, you must be here. And there is no pandal here. There will be no pandal. And you may sit on the earth, or if you find some thing for sitting on, you may use it. But anyway, you can't expect the pandal. Well, we will be meeting again on Sunday and tomorrow also. Tomorrow we'll be in Canada, and Swamiji will be giving some suggestions here. He will come here and he says some words.
Ian suggestion ಏನು ಸಜೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಏನಂದ್ರ ದಿನ ಒಂದ ಹೊತ್ತು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು, ಇವತ್ತು 2 ಹೊತ್ತು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕತ್ತೆ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಈಗ 6:30 ಆಗೈತಿ. ಕೆಲವು ಮಂದಿ ಹಳಿ ಮಂದಿ ಐತಿ, ಕೆಲವು ಮಂದಿ ಹೊಸ ಮಂದಿ ಐತಿ ಇದ್ರಾಗ. ಆದ್ರ ನಾಳಿಂದ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ರು ಬರೋಣ. ಏನೋ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲಾಟ್ರಿ ಹತ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗ ಲಾಟ್ರಿ ಹತ್ತಿದೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ ಮಲಾಜ? ಹ್ಞೂ ಅನ್ಬೇಕು ನೀ. ಮತ್ತೇನು ಹೇಳು? ಹಂಗಾಗುದಿಲ್ರಿ, ಹಂಗ ನಾ ಹೇಳುದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ರಿ. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತತ್ರಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿರಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯವ್ರದ ಹಿತವಚನ ಇರ್ತತಿ, ಬಂದವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿರಾಶೆ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಹಿಂಗ ನಾವಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ ಮುದ್ದಾಮ ನಾಳೆಗೆ ಯಾರನ್ನಾರ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಹಚ್ತಾರ, ನಾವ್ ಹಿಂಗ ಅಂದಿವಂದ್ರ. ಅನುಕೂಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಏನಕ್ಕ ದೇವ್ರ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾನ ಹಂಗ ಮಗುಣ. ಬಂದಂಗ ಹೋದ್ರ ಬಂದೈತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ರಿ. ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಹೋಗೋರು ಭಾಳ ಮಂದಿ ಇದ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರಿಗೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಸನಿಯಾದಾಗ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ದೊಳಗೂ ಭಾಳ ಮಂದಿ ಕೇಳಾಕತ್ತೀರಿ. ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ 6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬನ್ರಿ. ಹ್ಞೂ ರೀ ಬುದ್ಧಿ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಚಾಲೂ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ.